Hello, beautiful seeds. I'm Renee, and this is Imperfect on Purpose, where I show up every day to manifest what matters. I am new to the manifesting space, so I don't have any answers for you, and I'm not going to try to teach you how to do it, but instead, I am going to show up here perfectly imperfect and share my journey of what's working, maybe things I need help with, and things that I've worked through that might be interesting to anyone who, like me, is starting out 2025 on a manifesting and meditating journey. So, welcome. And today I wanted to talk about how I fell into the manifesting space. It was purely by accident. I clicked on a video by Jace Hughes that said something along the lines of don't set goals, trick your brain doing this instead, or something along those lines. I will find the video and I will link it in my description if you're interested in watching it. It was a really profound exercise for me. He didn't talk about manifesting, but what he did do was he suggested an exercise where you write down two versions of yourself and you're supposed to write it out in detail. And what you did is you would write out like the dream, like whatever your dream is, like that you see your future self being, like where you'll be, what you'll have, what you'll be wearing, what you'll look like, just every detail that you could possibly think of for your future self. And then he said, okay, now you need to write down what you'll be in the future if you don't change anything. And it's a pretty stark contrast because you realize, wow, yeah, if I just come home and do the same things and have the same habits, then this is where I'm going to be. And it was kind of like a big eye-opener for me. He had a bunch of things to do in his video, and honestly, I only got through the first two, and that was to write out these two versions of myself and to put together a vision board, which I did digitally. I made a vision board that kind of captured all the images of the things that I wanted in my future, and I started just playing it on my computer at work, and I had it on my computer at home, and so just kind of inundating myself subliminally with these pictures of healthy eating. And I did have on my wish list, or my future self wish, a big castle. Like, I want to build a castle. And there's many reasons for that I don't really need to share with you right now. And I'm sure you'll hear about it at some point as I go through this journey. But that was near the top of my list. And I didn't want just a big house for the family. I wanted to build a castle because I like Dungeons and Dragons and I like fantasy. And so I felt like, hey, I'm going big or I'm going home, because that page was my place to dream. So it's funny to look back, though, as the 75 days have gone by and I've been meditating daily and working on manifestation daily, that the things that I wrote down, like on that list, started to kind of fade away and not matter as much as, I guess, everything else going on. So it's been a really exciting journey for me, and I really love this space, and I'm really grateful to all of the creators who have made meditation videos and motivation videos, because they're pretty amazing. And I just trying to make video, realize how much work goes into them. So I really am grateful for the content that is out there. And I will link some of my favorites that you might like as well. So the purpose for my channel is to actually help me. This is something I'm trying because I suffer from an extreme case of perfectionism, and nothing I do is ever good enough. And even though, people will say that that's great or that's amazing, it's never good enough. And I have realized as I've been meditating and manifesting that that's like a limiting belief, that perfectionism is really holding me back. So I am trying this experiment where I'm going to show up every day completely imperfect, sometimes with messy hair, sometimes, messy house, whatever. And I am going to just talk about manifesting because I do love it so much. And I feel like I could talk about it forever. And I'm going to see how that helps me work through this issue of being perfect, because really it's the journey, and that's what meditation is teaching me. It's finding peace with like who we are right now and working through our imperfections, and through that journey is where all the excitement is. As my husband said, if this video was already perfect, then you guys would have no reason to even watch it. So that is the reason behind my Imperfect on Purpose, to show up every day, because that is also something that is in, you'll hear it throughout just all the different influencers who talk about this subject, that you have to be present and you have to put yourself out there and you have to embrace who you are now. So this is who I am, and I look forward to sharing my journey with you. And I want to sign out always saying, live, love, and grow, because I like the action in those words. Live every day, love every day, and find a way to grow every day. So I will see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Bye.